Hello everybody. Happy December. Woo-hoo. I don't know what's missing. Olive. Did you guys miss little Olive? I think he missed you. Olive. So I hope all of you guys are doing fabulously. Thank you very much for joining me for your December 2017 tarot reading. Oh my goodness, I still can't believe it is December already. There's a bunch of stuff happening if you're interested in astrology. Basically, it's time to let it go. Tell those skeletons in your closets to leave. Tell those demons to leave. You guys are strong enough to change yourselves for the better, to become that beautiful butterfly. I have been, feeling it all over the place, and it's really been hard for me to concentrate. It's very difficult. I have been putting off these readings, so I apologize for those of you who have been waiting very patiently for these, but here they are, and I do hope that they bring you lots of love and guidance, lots of happiness, peace of mind, and that they are valuable to you. Please let me know how I'm doing, comment below, and please remember that this is a general reading, so be sure to check out your other signs, sun, moon, rising, whatever sign resonates with you. And if you'd like a personal reading with me, then you can do so at the links below on my site or on my Etsy shop. And thank you for everyone who has been commenting, who's been subscribing, liking my videos, and for those of you who have purchased a reading with me, I honestly feel so honored and blessed to look into your life, and it means a lot to me, honestly, that you guys trust me enough to share what's going on in your life and to be able to help you out, you on your journey. So thanks, and I hope to meet you guys, a lot more of you guys in the future as well. Okay, so guys, let's get to it. Hello Pisces, welcome to your reading. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope that this December will be kind to you. I feel like some of you Pisces are feeling kind of out of it lately, feeling kind of, like you don't know what's real, what's just, your fantasy or imagination, and there's some blurred lines going on. I do think that this feeling, this wave of, energy, that feeling is going to slowly pass, so don't let it affect you too much. You're not going crazy. We do have this Magician card showing up, and this is major kind of card. This to me is untapped potential. This is kind of an intimidating card, but to me this is all about harnessing your power and not being afraid to tap into your kind of deeper, darker realms and your deeper side of the mind, your subconscious, and things that you kind of maybe suppressing. This is definitely like you Pisces definitely have a very strong connection to the spiritual, to the supernatural, even to the divine. You guys have a very good, almost sixth sense. You have good intuition about what's going on around you, and to the kind of to the aches, pains, and to the fears even of other people around you. But I think that you could really use that, and instead of dismissing it because it's not rational, because it's not concrete or tangible information, or socially mass socially accepted information. I feel like some of you Pisces and all Pisces could probably benefit from learning to trust in those feelings, that gut intuition, a little bit more, and kind of turning that into your power. Okay, so you don't have to stress yourself out. You don't have to feel like, okay, like I need to ignore this because I'm getting all these thoughts, maybe vivid dreams, and I'm going crazy. Don't think that, because that's actually you're going to be denying a part of you that is actually your power. It's like it's almost like you're bullying yourself for you're bullying yourself for having something that is magnificent, something that is actually a gift. Okay, so I hope that made sense. I mean, I know that you Pisces watching probably are interested, and you believe in yourself and in the divine and in the occult and things like tarot and whatnot. But for some of you skeptics, or some of you who are just like having massive amounts of information kind of on your brain all the time, and you're not used to it, just know that that is your power. All right, so Pisces, for the first half of December 2017, what have we got for you? Pisces. The first card is going to represent the overall energies at play for you for this first half of December. And we've got Seven of Cups in the reverse position. Okay, so definitely there are some blurred lines. Like, I'm just getting these feelings, and it's almost like a wishy-washy sort of like ethereal, elusive kind of energy that is going to be in and around you. Okay, so it's going to be in your subconscious, but it's also going to trickle into your waking life. The Seven of Cups is all about illusion, all about imagination, fantasy world. And when it comes to verse, this is like it's overwhelming you. Okay, so it's not like as magical and as wonderful and invited and welcome as it was when maybe you were younger, when you were a child maybe, and when you would love to fantasize and play pretend. This is like, it's real now. It's getting too real for you guys, and I feel like some of you are you want things to be black and white. You want things to be a little bit more normal and more familiar to you, because you want to, some of you want to, you have goals in mind, you have things, you have responsibilities, and you don't want anything messing that up. You don't want anything kind of getting in the way, and you don't want to make the wrong move. You don't want to misstep. You don't want to do anything and make any decisions based on these messages, these feelings that you're getting, these vague images even that you're getting, because it's like you don't trust that, and you don't want anything to ruin what you have and what you have in this real world, what you have built for yourself. I feel like a lot of you Pisces are hesitant to make any definitive decisions right now, to make any moves that are outside of the norm or that are unexpected of you, because it's easier to just do what you're doing, and then if it fails, or if you don't advance, or you don't, as long as the status quo changes, or even if it doesn't, even if it kind of dips down a little bit and you take some losses, I feel like kind of sticking to what is going to be like a safety net for you. And it's almost like, you have no part in it, like there's no blame on you. And I feel like you're really hesitant to make a change, to like take a risk, take a chance. And I feel like it may be necessary for some of you. I mean, I don't want to speculate too much. This is a general reading, so it's going to be different for everybody, for all you Pisces watching. But I do think that, your hesitancy, your reluctance to to make a move, to do something different, to break from the norm, is almost, for some of you Pisces, not all of you, please don't shoot the messenger, but it's bordering on like paranoia almost. And I feel like you're restricting yourself. You're like putting yourself in this box, and you're putting up your own prison walls. You know, you're boxing yourself in where you could really be you know, with the Magician card, you could really be harnessing untapped potential in you, and all these, you know, wonderful ideas, these brilliant ideas inside of you that you get, you know, from your subconscious. But you really are neglecting that part of yourself and rejecting it. And it's almost like somebody, like I've literally done this before. I found a $20 bill on the floor walking, you know, downtown, walking on the streets, and I thought that, I don't know why I was so paranoid, I thought that, you know, it was a trap or something, so I just walked by it. And for all I know, it could have been, but I'm just saying, like, it's almost like, you know, there's these blessings falling into your lap, but you're just rejecting it, or you're throwing it away because you don't see the value, or maybe you do see the value, but you don't want to take that risk, or you just want to play it safe. So just be mindful of that. Try to think about, you know, where in your life are you kind of afraid to make a change, afraid to take a chance. And, you know, it comes down to, or there's a certain point where it's almost like rejecting and like totally avoiding, you know, these vague, these like subconscious and wishy-washy, these emotional kind of feelings that you're getting. It's so extreme, it's almost like you're overcompensating for it. So just be mindful of that. Like, I know you guys want to keep things in check and have everything in order, black and white. You don't want to be, you know, you don't want to be making decisions off of nonsense. I get that, but to a certain extent, it's almost like you're doing the opposite, and your rejection of all that is, you know, nonsense, all that is fantasy, is to your detriment, and it's almost, again, bordering on paranoia for some of you. It may not even be as harsh as paranoia, but it's just like you guys are turning down something out of, you know, it's almost stubbornness, out of like fear of like exploring that side of yourself and exploring that side of life. Okay, so the next card is general advice for you, Pisces. Six of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so the Six of Pentacles, earth energy, and you've got water energy, earth energy here. So I feel like for the most part, what's happening in your life is you know, very down to earth, very real. There's not much in the realm of, like, there is emotional subconscious stuff going on, but there's not so much in the realm of, you know, like group dynamics or things at work. I feel like you're not really concerned about social things, political things right now. You're more concerned about the everyday, what's going on the mundane level. The Six of Pentacles, normally in the upright position, is, you know, victory, is abundance, is success, when it comes to work, when it comes to your finances, or when it comes to your home life. Okay, in reverse, I feel like there are going to be delays, and I honestly feel like this has to do with you just putting so much effort into suppressing that subconscious part of yourself, and these subconscious thoughts, subconscious desires, okay? And I feel like that will affect your decision making, and it's ironic because you want to suppress that part of yourself because you don't want it to affect your decision making, but it is at the end of the day, and it's going to affect your success. It's going to affect your you know, your happiness, because you are kind of cutting off a part of yourself. It's like that song, I think it's by Leona Lewis. It's like my heart's crippled by the vein that I keep on closing. Okay, so it's like you're crippling your sense of imagination and your creativity by, you know, closing that off and not allowing yourself to express that. I mean, this might not apply for all of you Pisces. Maybe you are very creative and you're allowing yourself to express that, and that is an amazing thing. But for some of you Pisces, again, this is a general reading, you guys are trying really hard to suppress some sort of subconscious, some of you subconscious desire, or some of you subconscious like messages that you're getting through, subconscious feelings. Maybe, you know, something has been nagging you, and your inner voice, your, you know, your voice of reason, your higher self is telling you, you know, you need to make this change, or you can't pretend, you can't be ignorant anymore, you can't just go on thinking that, you know, that everything is going to be okay. You can't just keep the status quo the way it is. And because of that, you know, you're trying extra hard to block that voice out, and it is affecting your material success. Okay, so yes, these are things going on in your heart and in your mind, in your subconscious, but it obviously affects what's going on in the real world. So just be mindful of that. I mean, I almost feel like, as general advice, the Six of Pentacles is calling us to kind of not focus so much on material things, like material pursuits. I feel like if you have what you need, you can kind of take a break from that, or like at least step aside and explore different avenues of reality, different avenues of being, and try to find fulfillment and happiness in other areas other than money and the material world. Okay, so the outcome card for you Pisces is Two of Pentacles in reverse, so more earth energy. Okay, so I see troubles at home or in the workplace. Now, I don't want to, like, you know, drill this into you guys, but I do honestly think that, you know, the Seven of Cups, this fantasy, this illusion that you're trying to suppress is going to backfire, is going to have negative effects on you. I feel like you need to welcome that part of yourself and explore and embrace that part of yourself so that you can deal with it. You know, the more you ignore it, the stronger it's going to be, and the stronger its effect and its hold is going to be on you. So the Two of Pentacles, in reverse, it's like a little bit of maladjustment, a little bit of difficulty trying to balance things out, trying to balance things at work with your home life. And I feel like it's going to be a little bit chaotic almost for you guys. I feel like some of you may be taking on too much, some of you may be, you know, overcompensating and not being able then to keep up with your responsibilities, keep up with chores, keep up with your, you know, commitments at home. So I feel like, you know, when I say you need to, you know, explore your subconscious and explore what you're suppressing, I don't mean you should, you know, indulge those things, because for some it is going to be different for most of you Pisces, but I just feel like you need to explore a little bit more so that you can kind of deal with it once and for all. You can slay this dragon, because until then, until you are upfront and honest and you are willing to do that inner work, I see problems, I see delays in your home and work life. I see, you know, you trying to juggling things, you kind of slipping in and out of consciousness and trying to keep up, trying to go back and forth between what's going on inside of you and what's going on outside of you. And that can be exhausting. And I feel like it's going to affect your sleep. It's going to affect, you know, your performance at work and also your relationships at home, outside of work. So if you have any questions, don't be shy. I'll see you guys in mid-December, you know, mid-month. Hopefully there's some, you know, more positive, better news. Don't be frightened, you guys. This is just, you know, this is just what I'm picking up. This is advice for you guys. And at the end of the day, it's not that serious. You can go on. You know, you guys are strong. I don't see anything catastrophic happening, but I do feel like you guys can really benefit, and you guys can have a smoother sailing in your life if you kind of explore some things and you switch gears a little bit and not focus so much on the material world. Oh my god, I changed up my whole setup, and there's a lot of noise going on here. I'm gonna have to see what I can do about this. I did want to get a shotgun microphone, a more professional microphone for my videos on Black Friday or on Cyber Monday, but there just weren't any good deals. But anyways, I'm talking about nonsense right now. Thank you very much for watching. I do hope that you found those messages helpful for you. Please let me know in the description. No, that's wrong. Please let me know in the comments below if I am doing a good job, if you have anything you want to share, if any of my readings or messages resonated particularly well for you, and if you would like a personal reading with me, or if you just want to keep in touch and you guys want to know a little bit more about me, you can visit my website or you can add me on Twitter. You guys get the picture. I'm so excited for the holidays. And yeah, you guys be safe, enjoy, and take care of yourself, ground yourself, and don't forget that you have permission, your own permission, to be whoever you want to be. You don't have to be the same person that you were yesterday, 5 minutes ago, even 10 seconds ago. I'm a different person than I was from the start of this video till now, and I will be by dinner time tonight. So thank you very much for watching. I honestly love you guys so much. I wish you so much happiness, so much love and abundance, and I hope to see you all in my next video, your mid-December tarot update. Bye guys, thanks again.